Hi there, and welcome to my website. Get out that little triple shot of espresso and get ready to listen. This is Tim Cornish speaking, and this is an English as a second language lesson. Elections. When it comes to running their country, Canadians rely on a system of government called a democracy. In a democracy, all citizens are given equal rights and freedom under the law. They are also given the power to choose the people who form the government by casting a vote in an election. Elections are held to ensure that all adult Canadians have the chance to get involved in the governing process. In Canada's system of parliamentary government, men and women are elected into office to make decisions on behalf of all Canadians. Each Canadian citizen aged 18 and over is granted one vote in an election, and all votes are of equal value. People vote for the candidate they feel is best suited to help run the country. This method of electing a federal government is based on the system developed in the United Kingdom. In Canada, the people are represented by a federal parliament. This includes the Senate, whose members are appointed by the Governor-General, and the House of Commons. The House of Commons is where elected members of Parliament, who are also called MPs, conduct their daily business of running the country. The first elections held in Canada took place in 1758, when early settlers in Nova Scotia elected a small assembly to help them govern their interests. In 1848, Canadians were introduced to the idea of responsible government for the first time. Responsible government is a system in which all elected officials are held responsible by law to act in the best interests of the people of Canada. Many changes in the election process have occurred since responsible government was first established in Canada. For example, there was a time when only white-skinned property-owning males had the right to vote and run for office. Federal elections always took days to complete, and voting was not always carried out in a fair and legal manner. Conditions were gradually improved, beginning in 1918, when women were first allowed to vote in Canada. The next step was the Dominion Elections Act of 1920, which made voting a right for all citizens according to federal law. Safeguards were also worked into the system to protect the results of future federal elections. For example, voters were given the right to mark their ballot in secret, ensuring they could make their choice without being influenced by other people or by those running for office. Secondly, all election officials were required to take an oath agreeing to uphold voters' rights. Finally, Canada's electoral system was designed to ensure every eligible voter was given a fair chance to get out and cast a vote. An election is an exciting event for both the citizens of Canada and the candidates running for office. Federal elections are usually held on a Monday, and citizens across the country head to the polls to cast their vote. By filling in a ballot, Canadians are doing more than just electing a government. They are enjoying the most important aspect of living in a democracy, the freedom to vote. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed elections.